All right, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin back at it again, and I know you're seeing that I am already in the playoffs, in the divisional round, and you're probably wondering why that is. And it's because I ended up getting a forced win for last week. The guy wanted to hurry up the playoffs, and that guy just wasn't around to play. So they gave me the forced win. I would have rather played it, but hey, it is what it is, man. So let's just go ahead and look through all of this stuff, and then let's get into this game. There's going to be a blizzard. How awesome is that? Trouble accelerating, change directions, and reaching their normal top speed. Okay, cool. So it didn't make me set any goals, which I appreciate. Playoff rivals. Little press conference. Definitely, I want more play recognition. Forget hit power. Especially if it would have gave them the hit power too. Absolutely not. I am not trying to fumble out here like crazy. Absolutely not. I'll take play recognition. I want my dudes to be smart. So here's all the upgrades. Even though it's not gonna matter, bro. I just got this man Macklin at 80 overall, and these guys want to restart it. I'm wondering if I should stay, because like what do the base charges look like? I think I need to look at their depth chart and see what their base roster looks like and see if that's something that I'm willing to use. And if they are, then I'll stay. But if I remember correctly, their receivers are pretty slow. I don't know, man. Really don't know. Maybe I can make some trades or something. Trade Austin Eckler for a beast receiver or something. Bro, if I can get Quez Watkins or Anthony Schwartz from the Browns, bro. But he might start him. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But Kendall Sheffield, put slot on him. But why that shows Bucks on the top left. They be doing that sometimes. Jalen Tolbert. We want better routes out of you. Joey Bosa. Speed rusher. Absolutely. Love it. Love it. +1 speed, +4 man zone coverage. Going into the playoffs. That's beautiful. Throw edge threat on him. Okay, cool. Perfect. Throw edge threat on him, keep inside stuff, and he should get around and get a bunch of sacks this game. I'm hoping. That's the game plan I got working on in my head right now. So hopefully that's exactly how it goes. And then, man, it's time to go. So I played the Chiefs twice, obviously, and that did not work out either time. He has 2 of those 6 losses. So hopefully things work out better this time. Let's go ahead and get into the game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
On first down, Mahomes buying time to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. On Edwards-Helaire, I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll stop him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive INT.
Oh man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Herbert. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This will be fielded at the 17. A great return there of 22 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. Nice little nifty play for them there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody come. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
From the 17, Mahomes. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down too. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head.
to 4th down. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow
Check
tie.
the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Either way,
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
Next receivers don't spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than
It
the
sound
defensive
right,
front.
boys.
And they're able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 7 yards to pick up there. Second down, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
So far, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care. He's totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the
It sound
guys
right,
that run
boys.
this type of route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Herbert now. Call that a loss of 7 to bring it up 4. On as the Chargers punter now. They'll move it away from about his 35.
It sound right, boy.
Now Hill to return it. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and come.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one, 42 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And down inside the 15 he goes.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Now this is Kelsey, a tight end carry. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful Divisional Round Weekend. And that'll be accepted, of course, so that moves him back 5. Here's Herbert. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. 1st and 10 at the 19. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert got his tight end. That's complete. It's Burton. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A carry here for the big tight end, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tommy Tremble in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. looking, but he does make it through. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. They come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They fake the give. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket and going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Shot before the half for Mahomes. And he's got some space here. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 19-yard line. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Running on first down, Eckler. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They go play fake. Mahomes. It's incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Now Edwards-Helaire. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes flush to his right. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. I love that play, because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down and make a tackle in the open field, difficult normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Edwards-Helaire. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Etienne, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Etienne, excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but over to go the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown, LA! Keenan Allen, 64 yards. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That last drive, it was good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part
Check
of
the
their
mic
game
and make
plan
sure it
already,
sound right,
but they've been
boys.
hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this has been a tight game.
It sound right, boys.
They usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Once more, here's Eckler. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeout? What do they have to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Out of the gun, Eckler running.
It sound right, boys.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It sound right, boy.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Herbert on first down now. Throws right side, and that's complete. That he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Herbert now to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will find his man Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space. Let them do what they do.
Mahomes taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Chargers, they're going to continue on in these playoffs. As we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
All right, guys, now that right there was a GG. We got lucky when we needed to get lucky, and we made plays when we needed to make plays. Almost ended up losing, being freaking risky and trying to blitz at the end there, and he started dotting my head up, boy. But luckily we had a timeout so that we could ice him. And it was a snow game, so there was no way he was going to try to kick that, especially since he missed one earlier, if I remember correctly, or he got close to missing it, I think. And then we just ended up getting super lucky, man. He went for 2, and then we ended up stopping him at the 1. Like, oh my God. And Trey Burton had the craziest game. He was just running over everybody. It was awesome. Awesome. This boy went off. Oh, man. Win by 1 point. All right, cool. Let's look through all this, and then we'll see if any of the other games were played to see if we already know who our opponent is or not. But honestly, that felt like the Super Bowl. +5 hit power for the next game. Okay. Yeah, man. Discuss the playoff game. I don't even remember what we said we were gonna do. I think we said we were gonna run it, but I ended up airing it out. Oh, all right, awesome. We got tons of staff points that we can use. So, dude, getting that dub is just like that. Felt like I'm gonna look at the records. Just let me upgrade my people. I'm gonna look at everyone's records. But I want to say he had the best record. Like there's no one in this league that is better than him. I don't have anybody. So who can I beef up? Offensive coordinator. Do I boost my blocking or my wide receivers? Catching traffic. Yeah. Let's do all this. Catching for wide receivers and tight ends. Let's try and see if we can fill this up. Perfect. Nice. Okay, cool. So everybody just got a little boost. All right. So everybody just got a little boost. Now let's go ahead and see what the league is looking like right now. It'll load it. Okay, that's weird. Here we go. All right, so here's everybody's record. So Kansas City was 15-2. Look at that. I beat the best team in the league. Like, that was the Super Bowl, bro. Look, he's the only person who had more passing yards than me. I don't know if that's counting playoffs or not. But yeah, so he's the only one who passed for more yards than me. So I don't think anybody else could have beat him. I mean, dude was 15-2, so I don't know where those 2 losses came from. Here, let's see. So here we can just see where those losses came from. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see who those losses came from and see if either one of them, maybe they were forced wins. You never know. Or maybe they're not even in the playoffs. So first game was a loss to the Bears. Second game was a loss. They didn't even play this one. It was just simmed. This game just got simmed. He didn't even play it. That's the only reason why it was a loss. See, man, I knew it. So look, see, he beat me twice. 37-9 last time is how much he beat me by. And the first time he beat me 41-35. So dude was taking me out. But the only person who beat him is the Bears, and they are not in the playoffs. Everyone else lost to this man. So we stand a really good chance at having a playoff run. I don't think any of these other people know my offensive scheme like that, which means Jamario Macklin is going to the house. I'm saying it here first. First play of the next game, Jamario Macklin, touchdown. All right. Well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Definitely subscribe, check out some of the other videos. Comment below, let me know if there's anything else you would like to see on this channel. And until next time, peace.
It sound right, boy.